Handstand alignment is a great way for you to balance, and also when you are wanting to progress, it helps you to progress into different variations of a handstand, working on shapes with your legs, maybe even someday one arm. So it's super important, and here is the first exercise to really understand handstand alignment. So you're going to bring your feet together, big toes touching, heels touching, re-extend the back of the legs, pull up the kneecaps, pull up the thighs. So we're really active in the legs here. Interlock the fingers, have the palms facing down and reach the arms over the head. So here we want to open out the shoulders and extend up, so shoulders are by ears, so there's no light between the shoulder and the ear. Now, it's quite common as we extend up to flare out the ribs, and what we want to do is hollow. Hollow means to draw the lower ribs in and also the sternum in. So notice here I'm in an arch, and if I said hollow, I draw ribs in, sternum in, and I keep extending up. Here you notice my head is neutral. We'll start with neutral to begin with. If I said to you, give me more pike, you would actually fold from the hips. So you want to imagine everything is upside down. And if I said open out the hips, you would open the hips out and keep extending up. If you were in your arch, I might say to you, give me more pike. So you would pike, folding from the hips, think about hollowing and extending up. So if you drew a line on the side of the body from the wrist all the way down to the ankle bone, it should be pretty much one straight line. Obviously, we all have different body shapes, so we might be more lordosis, sway back, or flat back, or kyphosis, or a mixture of all of it together, potentially. So just know that this is just a guideline. We're trying our best. And eventually our bodies will adapt if we start using the exercises that we can use to help open up the shoulders. We want to basically just use it all as a guideline, and it's possible to get there as well with practice. So the next exercise is actually using the floor as a guideline. So we're doing exactly what we've just done, but lying on the floor. So just coming to your stomach. Again, you're going to bring your feet together, ankles together. Really extend the back of the legs, straighten the arms in front of you. Really flex the hands here. And notice when I So if you are slightly lordosis, it's quite normal to be having to play with the hips. Your hips will come off the floor, but eventually you may be able to adapt and find a way to hollow as well as keeping hips on the floor. So these are my two favorite exercises to really find that handstand alignment. To understand hollow just a little bit more, you can also come down to the floor and have your arms by your side this time, palms facing downwards. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.